As we age, many of us experience significant life changes, some of which we may have anticipated, and others that may have taken us by surprise. For many older women, living alone becomes one of these transitions, whether by choice, through life circumstances, or as a new chapter in their lives. But living alone doesn't have to mean loneliness. In fact, it can be one of the most empowering, rewarding, and enriching experiences of your life. Today, we're going to explore how living alone as an older woman can lead to newfound freedom, self-discovery, and personal growth. If you're already living alone, or perhaps considering it, this video will show you the beauty and possibilities that this stage of life can bring. We'll also dive into practical tips on how to make the most of this time. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in. 1. Autonomy and independence. One of the most celebrated aspects of living alone is the freedom that comes with it, the autonomy to make every decision about your life, your home, and your daily routine. When you live alone, you don't need to compromise or adjust for anyone else. You can truly shape your life in a way that reflects your deepest desires and preferences. Imagine waking up and planning your day exactly as you see fit. Maybe you want to spend the morning painting or dedicating your afternoon to gardening. Or perhaps you enjoy a spontaneous adventure, without having to consider anyone else's schedule or needs. This kind of autonomy is both liberating and empowering. I remember reading a story about a woman who turned one of her spare rooms into an art studio after her children moved out. She spent years caring for others. But now, with her space completely her own, she filled that room with paints, canvases, and brushes, and started painting again, something she hadn't done since she was a young woman. Living alone gave her the freedom to pursue her passion without compromise. Living alone allows you to make every decision for yourself, from how you decorate your home to how you spend your time. This is your time to live on your terms, to embrace your independence, and to follow your passions. 2. Personal growth and self-discovery. When you live alone, you're gifted with time to reflect, to grow, and to reconnect with parts of yourself that may have been put on hold during the busier stages of life. This solitude is fertile ground for personal growth and self-discovery. Without the constant presence of others, many women find that they rediscover old hobbies or explore new interests. Maybe there's something you've always wanted to do but never had the time for. Now is the perfect moment to dive in. One woman I came across in an online forum shared her story of rediscovering her love for writing. After a long career and raising her family, she found herself living alone, with no one to interrupt her creative flow. She turned a spare room into a cozy writing nook and began crafting stories. Now, she writes daily and even had some of her work published. This time alone allowed her to finally embrace a dream she'd set aside for years. Whether it's picking up a paintbrush, starting a new exercise routine, or simply reflecting on where you are in life, living alone creates a space for you to grow and evolve. It's a time to explore who you are and what makes you happy. 3. Creating a space that reflects you. One of the beautiful things about living alone is the ability to create a home that truly reflects who you are. Every piece of furniture, every decoration, and every corner of your home can be uniquely yours. You can decorate based on your tastes, your memories, and your personal style without needing to compromise. I read about a woman who loved to travel the world, collecting beautiful artifacts and souvenirs from her adventures. When she started living alone, she filled her home with these treasures, artifacts from Asia, textiles from Europe, and handmade furniture from South America. Her home became a reflection of her life story, each room telling a tale of her travels and experiences. Living alone gives you the freedom to create a space that brings you joy. Whether it's adding a cozy reading nook, displaying art you love, or surrounding yourself with cherished memories, this home is yours to shape. 4. The value of peace and quiet. Peace and quiet, two things that are often hard to find in a busy household. Living alone offers you the serenity of a quiet space, a retreat from the outside world where you can recharge and reflect. One woman I spoke to shared how she loves her quiet mornings. Every day, she enjoys a cup of coffee on her porch, listens to the birds, and reads her favorite book. These peaceful moments, uninterrupted by the demands of others, have become her sanctuary, a time when she can connect with herself and simply enjoy the stillness. Living alone allows you to create these peaceful moments throughout your day. Whether it's meditating, reading, or simply enjoying the silence, this solitude can be deeply restorative. 5. Financial control and independence. One of the most empowering aspects of living alone is having complete control over your finances. When you manage your own household, you can budget and save according to your personal goals, whether it's for travel, retirement, or simply enjoying life in the moment. I remember a story of a woman who loved to travel. Living alone allowed her to save diligently for her next adventure, cutting back on non-essential expenses so she could afford trips to the destinations she'd always dreamed of, without needing to factor in anyone else's needs. She was able to align her spending with her passions. Living alone gives you the freedom to shape your financial future on your terms. Whether you're planning for retirement or budgeting for a new hobby, you're in full control. 6. Strengthening social connections. Although living alone may seem isolating, many women find that it actually strengthens their social connections. With the freedom to choose how and when to socialize, many find themselves building deeper, more meaningful relationships. One woman shared how, after living alone, she started joining community activities like book clubs and volunteer groups. These social interactions became highlights of her week, giving her a vibrant social life while still enjoying the independence of living alone. Living alone doesn't mean being lonely. In fact, it often leads to more intentional, meaningful connections with others. You have the power to decide how you want to engage with the world and build a community around you. 7. Focusing on health and wellness. Living alone often makes it easier to focus on your health and wellness, without distractions or obligations to others. You can create routines that support your physical and mental well-being. One woman I know turned a spare room into her very own yoga studio. She filled it with calming candles, soft music, and everything she needed to support her daily practice. Without the distractions of a shared home, she was able to fully commit to her wellness routine. Whether it's yoga, healthy cooking, or mindfulness, living alone gives you the time and space to prioritize your health. Take this time to invest in yourself and your well-being. 8. A deep sense of accomplishment. Managing your home independently brings a profound sense of accomplishment. Every time you fix something, every time you tackle a new challenge, You're reinforcing your ability to take care of yourself. That sense of confidence and self-reliance is priceless. One woman I spoke with shared how, after her husband passed away, she learned to fix minor plumbing issues on her own. Every repair she made boosted her confidence, proving to herself that she was more than capable of handling her home and life. Living alone teaches you that you can handle anything. Every challenge you face becomes an opportunity to grow, learn, and thrive. 9. Living alone as an empowering experience. Living alone as an older woman is not about isolation, it's about independence, growth, and finding joy in this new chapter of life. From creating a home that reflects who you are to reconnecting with hobbies and building meaningful relationships, living alone offers a unique opportunity to thrive. Embrace this time with open arms, and you'll discover that living alone can be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your journey is just beginning, and we're here to support you along the way.